Oh, that's right. Just a moment. Please. What the? All right. Share. Okay. Escape from Ever After. The intended experience, please. Today I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories. Once upon a time, in a realm of lush forests and shimmering rivers, there lived a hero named Flint Buckler. For ages, Flint had valiantly pursued his quest to vanquish Tinder the dragon, a fearsome creature hidden away in her sprawling castle, guarding untold riches and treasures. Flint's battles with Tinder were fierce and brutal, but alas, he never succeeded. Trying time and time again, Flint sought to bring an end to Tinder's reign of terror. Their rivalry had become the stuff of legends, whispered among villagers as a tale of unyielding resolve. Once again, Flint found himself standing before the towering entrance of Tinder's castle, bracing himself for one final confrontation. The familiar fortress looming above, Flint's heart flooded with anticipation, knowing that winning this final battle with Tinder would settle their ages-old feud and determine his legacy as a hero. The heavy front door creaked open, the air crackling with tension, and Flint stepped inside. The entrance hall, blanketed in a harsh fluorescent lighting, echoed with the smooth jazzy sounds of elevator music, and a cheery receptionist greeted Flint with a welcoming smile as he approached. Huh? Hang on. This isn't how I remember the story going. Tinder's castle. This'll be the time I finally defeat Tinder. Then I'll no doubt earn the respect and gratitude a hero like myself deserves. Huh. Something seems different here. No matter. Time to find Tinder and settle things once and for all. A rare gem. Spend it on valuable stuff. Hi, welcome to Ever After Inc. Headquarters. How can I help you? I, heroic adventurer Flint Buckler, have arrived to defeat Tinder, the fiery scourge of the kingdom. Allow me through to the Dragon's Keep, and I'll spare you a humiliating defeat. I don't know of any Tinder here. Do you have their extension? What? I'm talking about the owner of this castle. You know, big, terrifying, fire-breathing dragon. Sir, you seem confused. This is Ever After Inc. We're a company. Certainly no dragons here. I'm not confused. Well, maybe I'm a little confused. What's going on? Who are you again? I'm Red Riding Hood, the receptionist here, and you look awfully familiar. Oh, you must be... this is uncomfortable. Please wait 1 second while I phone my boss. Yeah, sir, I think we got a main character here. He's going on about finding some dragon or something? Yep. Uh-huh. Alright, sounds good. Okay, the manager will see you now. Please head left to our offices until you see the door with a moon above it. Can't miss it. Okay. You catch a game last night? What game? They absolutely fumbled it. The last play had me on the floor. I don't know what you're talking about. And don't get me started on the 7th inning. That ref doesn't know what the heck he's doing. Okay. Yo, how's it hanging? Uh-oh, looks like someone has a serious case of the Mondays. Red chair. Show your coworkers how stylish you are with this bold red chair. It's just me who's the traffic getting worse. I was almost late this morning. How about that crazy weather we've been having, huh? You know what they say about the weather around here. If you don't like it, wait 10 minutes. Ha! Are you new here? Welcome. Always love to see some fresh blood in the office. Mondays, am I right? You going on a coffee run anytime soon? I just can't function without my coffee. Did you know I've gotten really into crocheting lately? I just love crafts. No, it's rude to just waltz on into my cubicle without an appointment. I'm trying to work here. This generation, I tell you, they don't make them like they used to. Caffeine. I used to be a ruthless Viking, sailing the high seas and pillaging our priceless treasures. Now I'm a customer service agent. Anything is possible. Did you hear? Jerry and Kathleen were seen kissing in the courtyard the other day. Can you believe it? Actually, Stacy's gonna be devastated. Just devastated. Of course, her and Marissa just broke up last weekend. But personally, I think Marissa still has feelings for Stacy. I mean, you see the way she slows down passing by her desk, and you're never gonna believe it. Sorry to cut you off. I really have to go. Just a few hours left to go. We can do this. Beep boop processor overload. Can you believe Linda got that promotion? Freaking Linda of all people? You must be here visiting on a school trip or something. You want free advice? Well, tough luck, buddy. Ha! This door is locked tight. I request that you please speak to me from the front of the desk if you have something you need to discuss. You must be Flint. Welcome to Ever After Eight headquarters. The manager will see you now. Please proceed to the door on the left. Welcome. Come on in. Don't be shy. Have a seat. Hey there. Boy, you sure look like a fish out of water. I don't know who you are or what's going on, but I'm looking for Tinder the Dragon, the owner of this castle. I bet you are, kid. I know this is all very confusing. Allow me to introduce myself. Mr. Moon, Regional Branch Manager. I'm the manager of these offices, and I know exactly who you are. In fact, I know everything about you. Flint Buckler, fairy tale hero adventurer. Really nothing we haven't seen before. Pretty run-of-the-mill stuff. So let's address the elephant in the room. Your arch nemesis Tinder no longer owns this castle. We do, and by we, I'm talking about Ever After Inc. What is this Ever After Inc. you all keep talking about? Can I write with it? Ha! Kid, you crack me up. We're talking Inc. as in Incorporated. We're the largest conglomerate in the world. The real world, that is. Oh, look at me getting ahead of myself. So, all this around you, it's a storybook. You're in a storybook, and your quest to defeat Tinder the Dragon is all part of that storybook. Fortunately for you, Ever After Inc. discovered a way to enter storybooks as part of their mission to expand their brand. And we bring the comforts of the modern world to those who live among the confines of fiction, such as yourself. So, you have two options here. One, you can turn around and leave. Or two, you can join all the other fairy tale folk and apply for a job. We're always looking for team players to join the Ever After Inc. family, and you'd be a great fit. All those other folks in the office used to be just like you, storybook characters chained to the whims of their creators, doomed to live out the same tired old tales over and over again. Heck, I used to be a storybook character too, until Ever After Inc. came and liberated me. A children's book, if you can believe it. Anyway, kid, truth be told, you human characters are pretty popular with corporate. With just a bit of grit and hard work, you might even become a mid-level manager like me someday. You understand what I'm saying here? Yeah, I get it now. This is all a trick. Tinder set this all up to trick me into leaving. She's really feeling that threatened by me, huh? Well, the ruse is up. I'm gonna defeat Tinder, but first I'll start with you. So it's really gonna be this way, huh, kid? What a disappointment. Guards! Throw him in the dungeon. I don't have time for deluded lunatics. Yes, sir. Do you want to save the game? You're finally awake. Let me guess. You came to my castle yet again to try and defeat me. And now in a final cruel twist, I'm stuck in here with you. I literally could not imagine a worse fate. Do I know you? Don't give me that, Flint. I know you're dim, but you can't be that dim. Tinder? Is that you? You're so small. Yes, of course it's me, you fool. Even in this pitiful form, I'm still the greatest and most powerful dragon that ever lived. You should be quivering in fear. Tinder the dragon, scourge of the kingdom, but small. I didn't even recognize you. You're just so tiny. A minor inconvenience, that's all. One day, I was minding my own business when a whole army of these crooks stormed my castle and started trashing the place. For a dragon like myself, invaders are nothing new. I dispel of them regularly with ease. As you know firsthand. But before I could destroy these crooks, they used some technology to disarm me and shrink me down into the pitiful form you see before you. Ever after, ink? Ah, so you've been introduced. You see this collar around my neck? It's someone restricting my fire breathing and keeping me from doing any real damage. Once I get out of this cell and take back my castle, they'll be begging for mercy. Can't you take the collar off? You think I haven't tried? It's no use. It's indestructible. I'll be stuck in this uniform until I find that scheming moon manager and force him to remove it. Wow, I came here to fight you. Kind of bad now. You think I can't still crush you in a fight? I've changed my mind. Now that I'm seeing you like this, I don't really want to rub salt in the wound, is all I'm saying. Well, too bad. You're gonna regret coming here. Hope you prepared, Flint, because I'm not gonna hold back. Looks like you hit your head pretty hard. You remember how to fight, right? You know how to use action commands? You sure, Flint, this stuff is crucial? You don't want to explain it to you, you can stand a chance. Oh, I really know how to fight. Right then, don't say I didn't warn you. This is so humiliating. You got lucky, Flint. You did okay, considering the state you're in. I did. I mean, of course I did. What did you expect? Look, we have to get out of here. Let's put our differences aside for a second. And differences? Need I remind you that you're the one who keeps coming to my castle to bother me? All I wanted was some peace and quiet. That's not the whole story, and you know it. But my point still stands. We need to get out of here. Well, maybe we're in luck. Those ghouls left the key just sitting there right outside the bars. A bunch of amateurs. Clearly proper key placement is Dungeon 101. Anyways, why don't you throw your buckler to pick it up? I could obviously get it myself, but doing these kinds of dull tasks is beneath me. Oh, is that why you've been sitting in here by yourself for who knows how long? Don't test me, Flint. Just go grab the key by throwing your buckler through the bars, now. A key? What does it unlock? Congratulations, took you long enough. Okay, you coming? Trouble with the likes of you, don't make me laugh. I'm taking back my castle, and once I do, you'll be my next target. You better be gone right now. Stand back, Flame. This door is blocked, so I'm going to bust it down with my trademark fire breathing technique. Trap. This ghastly collar makes my fire almost useless. What kind of dragon am I? I can't even fly with these puny wings anymore. At least you still have your horns. Go ahead, laugh all you want. know I'm a sad sight, but don't think for a second that my fire won't still burn you to a crisp if I aim it your way. Hey, what's all that racket in there? What the? How'd you two get out? Gee, I wonder. Might have something to do with the key sitting right outside the jail cell. I told you this would happen, but you insist on leaving the key there. With what arms am I supposed to carry that key around, huh, Jeeves? You see any? Besides, now's my chance to finally earn that promotion I've been gunning for by sending those fairy tale phonies packing. That's right, time to fight. Well, Flint, looks like we have to fight these guys again. Now that my life is on the line as well, your bumbling fighting skills simply will not do. I did beat you in a fight just moments ago. Yeah, want a medal or something? Wanted bummer might hurt you a spot in the surface, but it's not going to get you very far in battle. Here, this coffee. You just can't look at this head, which can be spent before more powerful attacks. Instead of lying fill your vocal cords by drinking any caffeinated beverage in or out of battle. Oh, and that meter right there shows you synergy points, SP, which are used to perform special maneuvers as a team. Right now, when one uses their synergy points to restore a small amount of HP and energy. Synergy points are recharged as their confidence in each other increases, performing action commands and blocks. You also recharge a small amount of SP by using courage, that is found in the tactics area. Alright, let's smash these eggs to pieces. These eggs have frail shells and even frailer egos. If you can crack one's shell, not even the king's horses and the king's men will be able to put them together again. This makes them very angry and increases the damage to their attack speed. Watch out. Retreat! Well, Tinder, you fought well. I did, didn't I? No thanks to your help. Even in this form, I still got it. Right. Anyways, I decided we can travel together, but only because you clearly need my protection. Only I'm allowed to defeat you, understand? I'll be coming with you to ensure these corporate goons don't get the job done before I have a chance to. So, you're saying we should team up? Absolutely not! We're just temporarily working together to get out of here so I can banish Ever After Inc. from my castle. Then we can get back to fighting and I can finish destroying you. Okay, whatever. Sounds like a plan. Tinder joins the party. As I said, I'm not joining the party. If anything, you're joining my team. Don't forget it. Anyways, as you know, I can breathe fire. Only a little bit, though. This Ever After Inc. color prevents me from wreaking havoc like I used to, but I can still ignite some flammable objects. For example, unlit torches and ragged banners like these. Use X to activate my flame and use left and right to aim. Try it out now. Try to burn anything that looks suspicious. You never know what you'll find. They barricaded this door shutting it, and we'll find another way out. If I remember correctly, there's a secret passageway somewhere in this room. Let's find it. This little tree heals 5 HP. We got company. Panic look on your face tells me I'm gonna have to explain how first strikes work. You want me to? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, you're futile. As long as you hold that thing, he'll block any attack on him or enemies behind him. One with that shiny blade is no match for my fire. Now, so let's turn back. He's armed with a sharp weapon. Damage anyone that tries to get close. Range to activate weapon effect. Disarm him. Do this proud of the attack, okay? Last thing, why to swap options during battle. You might want to put me in the front so I can deal with that shield first. Anyway, that's enough explaining. Let's do this. Loyal guards have been recruited from various stories by ever after him. Provide security around their new headquarters. If they put their gun, a powerful shot is incoming. Try to disarm them in the range check before that happens. Get too close. Just a standard cup of Joe or something. Nifty, but I never understood why you installed all these obtuse puzzles around your castle. Yes, it's a bit tacky, I must admit, but in my youth it was the stylish thing to do. Wait, how old are you? 1,342 years. Oh. Attack one enemy multiple times in a row for lots of damage. Ah, you found a trinket. You need me to explain how trinkets work? No. Great, well I'm gonna insist you put this thing down. Battle, research that will build our health market, find this ability to fight the search. While permanently displaying the enemy type's health market, learn other important information on how to fight the fight. Roll your research enemies to bestiary section to return. various situations where your skills might come in handy. To like both of these stories. Since we can't reach the one over there, you can try throwing your buckler to carry my flame across the gap. Of course, my wings still work, and this would be an issue for me. The last must now rely on your questionable aim. I'll leave the rest to you. Muffin, a delightful pastry, yields 10 HP. Tough, you can run away from battles. To do so, navigate to the tactics button. Warrior, if you fail the action command, you'll end up wasting your turn. Some battles, such as bosses, cannot be escaped. Dodge when health is low. Doctor's The exit's this way with the doors locked tight. Hang on. These fools can even replace the locks. This is still my locks. How embarrassing. Look like you just spare a key in my treasure room at the east. If ever after Incas is incapable as they seem, then you should still be there. Let's go, Flint. Current objective. When you see this icon pop up in the corner of your screen, your current objective has been updated in the journal section of your inventory. Check it out if you're not sure where to go next. Coffee cake. Coffee and cake. Restores 5 HP and 5 MP. for a second. You see that Ever After Ink copy machine over there? It's a save point. You want to save your progress whenever you see one of those. You'll appear back at this point when you die. You also need to save your progress before you exit the game. I don't want to hear any whining about losing progress and be done. That right there is a vending machine. They've installed them everywhere. Pay its cost to restore all HP and MP. You want to use vending machines too whenever you're running low. Donut. Alright, team, grab as much as you can carry. This is one of the only treasure stores that Ever After Ink hasn't found yet. Aye, aye, boss. Hey! Get your hands off my gold! Your gold? This stash used to belong to a dragon named Tinder. You confused or something? You got just as much right to this here gold as anyone else. I am Tinder, you fool. Ah, yeah, right, pal. Tinder was supposed to be big and intimidating. You're, well, look at you. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone, bud. How about I burn you alive as a demonstration? Tinder, relax. Let's just talk this out. Nobody messes with my gold, least of all some shrimpy little rodents. Again, pal, not your gold. Tinder or not, it belongs to Ever After Ink now. And well, they're certainly not going to miss it if you skimmed off this one little stash with them. Maybe we'll even give you a small cut if you put your mind in. That's it. Give me 3 seconds to scrap before I make you wish you'd never been born. 3? Huh, you're messing with the wrong mind, pal. 2? Boss, this character is looking real familiar. I wish Tinder isn't. 1. Well, wait. Time's up. Prepare to face my wrath. Bring it on. It's stacking time. Not actually blind. This trio of mice is more powerful when stacked, and their spears hurt quite a bit. Try knocking their weapons away before their turn, and when disarmed, attack again to break their staff. Occasionally prove yourself as a worthy sidekick. fire breathing that you do? So cool. Okay, we give up. You win. You're lucky you still have your whiskers, but alas, the mighty and powerful Tinder is feeling merciful today. So you really are Tinder, huh? How the mighty have fallen. Now look at you. You're a shrimp. I mean, you're just much smaller than we expected, that's all. Once I get this collar device that was forced around my neck, I'll be back to my normal imposing size. And I certainly won't be needing to fight alongside my sidekick here. Sidekick? Really? Ah, so you've been collared. Ever After Inc. really did a number on you. Don't feel bad. They've done much worse to much stronger storybook folk. Be grateful they only neutralized you. So, who are you mice anyway? And why are you down here? We're the Three Blind Mice. More specific like, my name's Nickel. I'm Penny. And I'm Scratch. Nice to be acquainted. The Three Blind Mice, seemingly not blind. Heard of us? We're loyal employees of Ever After Inc. now. As for why we're down here, well, we're not so loyal we won't skim some gold off the top when the opportunity arises. You're from a book of nursery rhymes? Why would you leave a pretty place like that to go work for a horrible company like Ever After Inc.? First off, notice how us three blind mice aren't blind anymore? Yep, that's right, dental and vision insurance. Them optometrists fix us right up. And besides, the book we come from, that land of nursery rhymes and other fables, it's been totally destroyed, of course. That's kind of what this company does. They come into a book, sap the world of all its resources, employ the characters that they deem able enough to work, and leave the rest a wreck. Yep, storybooks are an untapped market. Valuable resources, cheap labor, and most importantly, profit to be made. It was only a matter of time before someone did something about it. That's insane! Who do these scumbags think they are? I'll tell you who they think they are. They're the largest conglomerate in all the universe. They're not from storybooks like us. They're from the real world, and they can do whatever they want. Maybe so, but once we get out of this dungeon, we're taking them down. Are you out of your minds? This isn't some fairy tale folktale no more. It's over. You're done. And believe me, they have little tolerance for rebellious main characters such as yourself. That collar they forced on you? That's just the beginning. You can't win here, fellas. Sorry. So, what do you suggest we do? You really want to make a difference here? Get a job, work your way up. You could do far more damage to Ever After Inc. from behind a desk than from a jail cell. I, Tinder, the most powerful dragon who ever lived, has a desk jockey. No thank you. Suit yourself, pal. Anywho, it was nice meeting you and all, but it's time for us to skedaddle. See ya. Nice knowing ya. Bye! Seriously, guys, consider what the boss is saying. If we hadn't complied, we would have disappeared with the rest of our story. Well, Tinder, what do you think? What do I think? It's ludicrous. You can't seriously be considering getting a job. Let's just get out of here. After that, you can do whatever you want. My spare key's in that chest. We can use it to escape the dungeon. Ink bottle. A bottle of precious ink. Collect these to upgrade your attacks and become stronger. A key. What does it unlock? Flint, before we leave, we need to talk. I thought about what those mice said, and, well, I agree that we should get a job with Ever After Inc. Seriously? What changed your mind? As much as it pains me to admit, in this form, I can't fight like I used to. And even at my best, with the technology this company possesses, I've just never seen anything like it. I don't think we can win. Their tech seems pretty crafty. I admit that Moon Guy seemed to brush off my buckler throw pretty easily. Yeah, that's not saying much. But you see, we're not getting anywhere until we can find a way to get past their technology. We could just leave, but this is my castle, and, well, it means something to me. Besides, you heard those mice. They won't stop until the entire storybook is wrecked from their greedy meddling. That's why I think the best way forward is to work here, act like we belong, and find a way to take them down from within. It's the only way. Then yes, I'll do it. Adventuring just isn't going to be fun anymore with this corporation meddling in things. Okay, good. With my intellect and your... With my intellect, we can play the long game and figure out a plan to take Ever After Inc. down for real. Haha, imagine that. Us teaming up. I never thought I'd see the day, Tindy. No! You are not calling me a stupid nickname like that. We may be doing this together, but don't mistake this temporary partnership for friendship. Noted. Good. Now let's go find this moon dimwit and demand a job. Maybe I should do the talking. I think I come off a bit nicer. Fine. So be it. Let's get out of here and go straight to his office. Halt! Do you want to save the game? Thanks for bringing these troublemakers to me, boys. Flint and Tinder, come and have a seat. So, Flint, you broke out of the dungeon, and to top things off, you busted your old pal Tinder out as well. What am I to do with you? Actually, I decided I want a job here after all. In fact, both of us want jobs. Well, that's fantastic. The higher-ups are going to be so pleased to hear I recruited a new human employee. So, Tinder, you're on board with this as well? No hard feelings about that collar, eh? Looks great on you. Pardon you in your sleep for disrespecting like this. How dare you, you oversized ahem. Yes, this collar is acceptable. I want to work at your incredibly interesting, not evil at all corporation. It's always been my dream to be a loser desk jockey at this bottom-feeding institution. Glad to hear it. So, what happens now? Don't get ahead of yourself, kid. You still need to apply like everyone else. But since I'm a busy moon, I'll just cut to the chase and interview you both right now. I'm simply going to ask you a few questions to get to know you, and I want you to answer as best you can. Easy stuff, all right? Okay, let's do this. Welcome to your job interview. As you know, my name is Mr. Moon, and I'm going to be your manager should you be working here. Now, let's get right into it and start with this softball question. What's the name of the company you're applying for? The Happy Ending Inn? No, that's not quite it, but that'd be a great name for a company. I'm going to jot that one down. I can tell you're an ideas guy. You definitely need those here at Ever After 8. The first thing I want you to know about working at Ever After is that we're all just a big family here. We support each other. That means you come in early, and in fact, most folks like to stick around after hours too to get their work done. That's just the kind of place we are. We work hard and we play hard. All right, next question. Why do you want to work here? Hush. Get rich quickly. Har 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 har. You know what? I respect that. You're a straight shooter and you always tell it like it is. Good stuff. Okay, good. Here's another one for you. What can you bring to the company? I can throw my button pretty far. Neat. How far are we talking? 3 feet. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. That's not very far. Good thing that's not part of your job description. Okay. One last question. What's your biggest weakness? Too much up in front of yourself to burn this company to the ground. You absolute joker, you crack me up. I love a good sense of humor. Well, kid, that concludes the interview. Let's see how you did. After assessing all your answers and weighing my options, I made my final decision. You're hired! Well, there's something down here in the U.S. much. Congratulations, both of you. We're so excited to have you join the Ever After Inc. family. And how much does this job pay? What a great question. Such a great question, in fact, that I just remembered I have an important meeting coming up shortly. Starla, the secretary, will take care of things from here. Go outside and see her, and she'll set you up at the desk and give you the lay of the land. And please, don't be a stranger. If anything's on your mind, you're welcome to swing by anytime. See you later, folks. None of you first hour on the job, and you've already started testing company security equipment. We're lucky to have you around. Hey! Get away from that safe! Dyke! Please don't go poking around in my office. Sorry to get all intense on you like that. Hello, Flint and Tinder. Congratulations on the new job and welcome to our company. I'm Starla, the manager's secretary. We'll be starting you off as interns. Here are your employee badges. Please keep them on you at all times. ID badge, an indicator that you're now officially an employee of Ever After Inc. Congrats. We unfortunately don't have a cubicle available for you. We'll find some unused space that'll suffice as an office. Please follow me. Here we are. Welcome to your office. Apologies if the arrangements are a little dingy. Your storage closet is the only available space we have for you at the moment. This is your computer. You can check your email, decorate your office, and more. Once you get settled in, please check your email for your first task. Remember, if you work hard, perhaps you can someday earn yourself a promotion. Good day, Flint and Tinder. Hear that, Flint? Let's spend our time and play along until we work our way up the corporate ladder. Once we earn your trust and find this company's weakness, BAM! Destroy them. Sounds like a plan to me, I guess. Should we get to work? You know what? I'll let you handle the work now. I'll handle the speed and flying. Meaning you're just going to sit there and doing nothing. Pretty much. My mind is too sharp for this white-collar drudgery. Your computer. Welcome to Ever After Inc. You now have a personal computer. You can check your email, decorate your office space, and more. Make sure you check your email inbox regularly. Your boss will email you tasks, and your coworkers will email you, providing advice and even asking for help in various matters. If you have any unread emails, this icon will be floating on your computer. Go ahead and work. I'll just be over here sneaking. Hey, office buds. It's my birthday and I'm going to be throwing a raging office party in the vending room by the vending machine. No need to RSVP. I have red receipts turned on. So if you're reading this email right now, then I'm marking you as attending. Hashtag 1 year older but still fabulous. Either be square. Pinocchio. My verbs, dear friend, wondering what to do with the shiny coins you've been collecting? Come visit my little shop in the courtyard. There you may spend your money to purchase exotic outfits. From stylish shirts to wondrous hats, I have it all. Best wishes, Count Dracula. Mental health emergency. Hello, colleagues. I read an article on the internet that said improper lighting can lead to eye-strain and depression. In other words, the dim lighting in this office simply will not do. I've never had to work in such inhumane conditions. Just fix this immediately. Perhaps someone can light the forces around the office for a more natural glow. Best, the goose. Welcome, dear Flynn. Welcome to the Ever After Inc. family. We're so excited to have you join our team, and I just know you'll achieve great things here. Once you've settled in, I'd like you to report to your employee training on the balcony. When you get there, head north to the cafeteria and then take a left. Talk soon, Mr. Boone. That's enough for now.